Let's see. I need
It's
some.
only 50 viewers.
You're on the spotlight.
Oh yeah, I need to put in the live group that it's live.
Stuff. Oh, violin. If I ever find it, I'll play the world's saddest song.
Stream is live, guys. Captured by the Drow. You wouldn't wish this fate upon anyone, yet here you are, locked in a dark cave, the cold, heavy weight of metal tied around your throat and wrists. You are not alone. Other prisoners are trapped here with you, in an underground outpost, far from the light of the sun. Your captors include a cruel drow priestess who calls herself Mistress Ilvara of House Mizrim. Over the past several days, you've met her several times, robed in silken garments and flanked by 2 male drow, one of whom has a mass of scars along one side of his face and neck. Mistress Ilvara likes to impress her will with scourge in hand and remind you that your life now belongs to her. Accept your fate, learn to obey, and you may survive. Her words echo in your memory, even as you plot your escape.
Ooh, I like that.
So you find yourself in a place that looks somewhat like this. Yeah, don't do that.
I was going to click and drag to my notes, but
You can do that.
I did, but then the window popped up.
Ah, yeah. The place looks somewhat like this, and you see that drow on the bottom left. The one with the really long hair.
Yeah.
That's Ilvara. In fact, I'll show you Ilvara as well. You know she means she means business with that tentacle rod. It's called that because it's a rod with tentacles.
I thought it was a whip, but okay.
I mean, it looks like a rod to me. Now,
Yep. Blood on the end of the tentacles.
can everyone roll me a d20?
Really?
Correct.
One is enough, Torin. I'm going to use it too. Okay. So Sylvania. Another. Okay. So you find yourself in the slave pen. You've woken up not long ago, and you immediately notice that one of your former companions is missing.
2 of them,
Well, she didn't come to prayer anyway.
right?
Well, no, that other one never existed. Disappeared with the sands of time.
Oh, where's Kaylin? Can I ask Isrin about it?
Who do you ask? Ilvara. Oh,
Ilvara, I mean.
well, you're lucky. You wake up just as they bring your daily food and they call you one by one to the door, and you are handed a thin mushroom soup. It's just barely sustaining you.
Single mushroom? Or like half of a mushroom?
Nah, I didn't say there were actual mushrooms in it. It was soup of mushroom. You just get the liquid. You're not good enough for mushrooms.
Where's Kaylin?
Oh, as as your turn is up, near the last. Oh, that weakling. Oh, she perished on the way here. We only sell strong slaves. So,
Kaylin! Oh, how could this have happened?
get
wait,
back in line.
You only sell strong slaves, so what am I doing here?
A dragonborn?
Well, slaves for work and slaves for entertainment.
Right. So what am I doing here?
You are just going to have to wait here a few days until the caravan arrives to take you to Manza Baranzan, where you will
Have
be
I
sold.
managed to make like a shiv?
No, you haven't.
Are there any dragonborn in Menzo Baranzan?
Yes, many slaves.
Good, I will free them. Thank you very much. Bring me there.
Watch your tongue.
Is the bowl...
It's still in my mouth. Why should I watch it?
She points a finger at you, and then this green beam shoots at you.
Does it kill me?
No.
Oh, she's so stupid.
That's,
Give her ideas.
okay.
Where is this?
Was the bowl made of like a porcelain that I can crack and make into like a little dagger?
You take 13 damage. Oh no, they're just wooden bowls. You take 13 damage of that green sickening beam. You almost puke. Almost.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make the bowl into like a dagger. Then
While she's watching you.
no, not while she's watching me. I just kind of like drink the soup in the back and then like
The soup
hide
is
it,
the soup is just barely enough to sustain you.
and then the bowl is like hidden.
But you are not alone in the slave pen. There is a Darrow with you. Get ready for a lot of shared images.
A Darrow.
Yeah, there's a Darrow with you.
Yeah, kind of like a dwarvish drow.
A prisoner Quaggoth.
Exotic people here.
A dwarf. A deep gnome.
Goodness.
Wow, why is this one so much bigger than the rest? Because it's an orc, of course.
Holy shit.
2 scale.
I just realized I made a very good choice picking Bahamut as my patron deity. Because, well, they took my holy symbol, but they forgot to take my holy symbol. Because that would actually mean lobbing my head off.
A Quoto?
Bahamut's holy symbol is the profile of a dragon head. Now, what rests on my shoulders? A dragon head!
Right.
A very interesting creature that you've never heard of. It looks like a walking mushroom. And 2 deep gnomes. And there's one more guy.
Oh yeah, we don't like him.
He
Kicked his ass earlier.
does not seem to be happy to be here. No, he actually ran away. His ass was beaten by the other drow.
Yeah. How did he end up in here?
Don't want to talk about it.
You forgot
So
someone.
I guess,
Oh right. Well, I don't have an image that I can just share of you. And also that other guy. Looks like a human with one eye.
can I scrape off a little bit of the mushroom creature into my soup?
He as you like he leaves off he leaves off these spores, and then you can hear him in your mind. Hey, please don't do that.
What? Whoa. You speak?
Of course I speak.
I'm just so hungry. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware.
Well, no, I'm afraid I can't let you have a piece of me.
I'll just put that back there. Sorry.
Thank you. It
It
heals.
just kind of like falls off of him as I put it back, and I'm like, oh.
It actually heals.
Oh, it heals. Okay.
Well, does nobody see the inherent cruelty of all of this? You got a mushroom creature forced to eat mushroom soup. I mean, that's cannibalism.
What's this guy's name? What's the elf's name?
With the black spider.
So you're the black spider we've been chasing. Once everyone's gone except for us.
Yeah, they got me.
Well, they don't have to have you forever now.
Yeah, do you want to get out of here?
Damn right I do.
I held up this like really shitty looking shiv that I made from the wooden ball, and I'm like, we're not unarmed.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Don't you have magic?
Yeah, sure I do, but he does a few attempts. See, no magic here.
Well, I'm looking for a stone. Is there a pebble perhaps lying here with a smooth surface?
The only thing in the room that you're in. Let me actually show you the map. Are you guys ready for a gigantic map?
Yes.
Nope.
Actually, I'm going to preload the image before I do that. Uploading to 4 people now. Dun, dun, dun.
What kind of name is the black spider? Isn't that a bit anxious, don't you think?
I suppose it doesn't really matter now. I'm Sareth. I tried to escape here because I was I tried to escape from the Underdark because I was accused of a murder here that at least I don't remember committing it. So I
Reminds me a little
thought
of a book I read once.
let's take over the overworld a bit, and then you guys had to meddle.
Yes, because nobody appreciates you taking over their homes.
Not to mention, good old Gundren Rockseeker's brothers were all killed. That wasn't very nice.
Okay. Here is the map of the place that will look suspiciously black to you.
Oh, Seraph. Be willing to work together to attempt one more escape?
You are in this room. I will sync the view to... There you go. I don't really see how.
So what? You want to just die here or be sold as a slave?
Well, of course I don't, but... I mean... I don't know how we can get away from here.
Well, no point in discussing it. First we need information.
Look at that guy over there. We have a freaking ogre with us. Might actually be able to break out of his chains.
Oh yeah, the chains that you have are, by the way, you have chains around your neck and they are connected to your arms. So you have some freedom, but like movement is going to be very loud. And in generally hampered.
What's the I kind of look over at the ogre. I get his eye
ogre,
contact.
there's an orc.
Orc, I mean. I look over at the orc.
What do you
Get eye
want?
contact. Want to get out of here,
He
right?
growls at you.
Look here, mister. Me and this man here, Seraph of the Black Spider, we were just at each other's throats not a day ago. Now we can either all work together to get out of here, or we can be sold as slaves. Once we get to that slave market, there's going to be no chance of us getting out again.
Do I look like the kind of guy that needs help to get out of here?
Okay,
I'm just-
prove it.
I'm just going to wait until they get us to go to work again, and then I'm going to just run away.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't see any obvious flaws in that plan.
Of course there's no flaws in that plan. Do I look like I make flaws in my plans? Idiot.
Of course,
Sometimes dark.
while you die when you're escaping, of course they won't have you. So that's a win.
I won't die. I'm
I didn't-
a strong orc of the Ice Shield tribe. They're not going to capture me again. And then
You will be.
from outside the cell you hear, "Shut up in there!"
What? Wrong story? I can tell you about the time one of my men got imprisoned. Blah 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 blah. Of course, that goes on for a while.
One of the drow walks by. "Shut up, or I'll make you shut up." Dragonborn.
Interesting. Was that enough, or do I need to say more?
Are you really doing this?
Yeah, I'm really doing this.
Anyway, it's time for your jobs. You're all connected to each other.
Oh, my leg! It seems to be broken. I slipped on a rock.
That's too bad. You're not going to escape from working. Get in line.
It's hard to move.
I don't
I'm
care.
like right
Get in line.
behind the orc.
What did you say?
But it's hard to move, and I'm like next to the orc though when I'm saying that. I think you could look at it.
No.
It might need to be cut off.
You're in the company of slavers. They have no problem with that.
Oh god.
I mean, it's one thing to be obstinate, but to make yourself useless to them, I think that's a death sentence
But
right
if he
there.
comes in and looks at it, then I can kill him.
Your hands are tied.
But what?
There's like what? 7 of us?
Iron chains.
Which are great for strangling dark elves.
Now what he's going to do is he's going to make you line up, and then he's going to leave you out in groups of of a few people. Torin
we're-
and Sylvania, you are in the same group. Nadar and David, you are in the same group. Now that once you get closer to the edge, you see that number one, only the insides are lit. The outside is completely dark. Well, very dim. Sorry. And you see that there are a lot of quaggots patrolling this area.
What's a quaggot?
You know that one of the prisoners in here is a quaggot, but there's more of those.
Mushroom dude.
No, that's a myconid. Give me
No.
1 second. This is a quaggot.
Ah, right.
Okay, is there maybe like a knowledge check I can do to get more information about them?
Well, you don't really need to do a knowledge check to know that they can fuck your shit up.
Well, maybe more than just that.
Well, that's not really. Let me give me a second.
Yeah, there's not really a check for that, is there?
Oh. Did I? The most important thing is that they have very vicious looking claws.
Okay. Well then.
So basically, the person who's here to get you is actually Ilvara with her two men that are always next to her, and there is a row of quaggots with them to keep you in line. The two men always have crossbow bolts at the ready, that are obviously poisoned.
Heavy or light?
Does it matter?
Yeah, a little bit. The damage goes from like what, a 1d6 to a 1d10?
Well, it doesn't matter.
I think it's a poison.
Yeah,
that's one
it's
people.
probably the thing that's going to kill you.
Possibly.
Well, not kill you, more like disable you.
Ah, same thing in here.
So what kind of work do we have to do?
We don't have to do anything.
Gosh, it's the entertainment work.
Yeah, but as I said, the woman. So it's that woman and the two guys. Like one of them has a very scarred face, and he does not look too happy. And the other one, well, he looks happy as day and night to fuck any of you guys' day up. Should you show resistance?
Well, that's a given.
Showing a
Meanwhile,
lot of resistance.
Stool, the small the small mushroom creature, is shivering a bit, and he pushes himself up against you, Sylvania. I'm scared. I want to get
Alright.
out of here. You hear that in your mind because you're
think
communicating telepathically through the spores.
It'll be okay, Mr. Mushroom.
Stool.
Duel.
Will we get out? I want to go back home.
We're gonna have to work together if we want to get out. Is there anything that you can do to help us?
Not really.
Maybe the bigger
Have any
question would be, what can he do?
What did you say, Sylvania?
Do you have any self-defense that you would normally use against an attacker? Don't use it right now, but just let me know.
Oh. I'm very good. And he does like a few... have you ever seen a mushroom do some kung fu moves?
No.
You still haven't because he tries and he fails.
Anything
Okay, I'm not that good.
poisonous?
No, why? No. I don't do that kind of thing. I just... Okay. Meanwhile, Elvara's standing impatiently at the door, waiting for you guys to group up in the two groups as she has bade you to do.
Alright, I group up. Alright, I'm like, it'll be okay, buddy. Just hang in there.
Torin and Nadar and David, you're in the first group to leave. You are in the group with, amongst others, Rond, the orc. And one of the two men, the one that does not have scars, is sent to escort you somewhere in this facility with several Quaggots following you as well. Stop me when I need to be stopped, by the way. And he shows you to the he shows you to the quarters, and he goes, right, start emptying chamber pots.
I stand there silently with my arms crossed. Well, if I'm possible, because I remember they're tied together.
Well, they're a bit too tight together to do that.
But then I stand there silently.
Rond. Okay. And he is like, well, get to work.
Okay, well, you told me you would show me to my job. Now, where are the Dragonborn that need to be saved from you assholes? I'm a paladin of Bahamut. I don't do your idle work.
Stupid kind of bastard. B.
Is someone going to have to reroll?
Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can do something.
I have unarmed.
He just shakes his head. He goes, these better be cleared by the time we get back. You have a few hours. The Quaggots are still there, watching you very closely. But he leaves you.
I basically walk up to Mr. Idol over there and I smack him on the head. You're gonna death wish us something, dude?
Sorry, but didn't you see the chains around your arms? Having to do work for evil creatures? Well, Bahamut happens to be a very good deity, and he frowns upon it. He hates it when his will and the will of his servants is commanded by lesser beings. No, I shall not do anything for them.
And
You know,
the orc goes, you know what, I'm not going to do anything either. And he actually attempts to make a break for it. He makes it about 30
Hold on.
feet out of the, what?
I was just checking something.
Well, of course, I'm going to persuade him to stay and formulate a plan first.
Yeah, no, let's work together. This could be our time.
You're not there.
Oh, I'm not.
You and Torin are in the other half that I haven't described
Well,
yet.
since he's an orc, I'm going to try and persuade him using intimidation. I'm gonna bark at him. Why don't you stay here and formulate a plan? Maybe, if you cannot do that, it's better that they will kill you, you motherfucker.
I already told you. They have no chance at all of getting me. Now, let me through.
Well, they did have a chance of getting you here. Isn't that correct, Mr. Orc? Now stay before I kill you!
You and what weapons?
I take a good gander at him. And then say, you and what weapons yourself?
I can pulverize your head. And I can
brawl already.
And I can
didn't see
pulverize
that.
their heads, and I'm not going to waste my time with you, so now get out of my way.
Hold on. You say you can pulverize my head? How about in a mock fight? Can you mock pulverizing my head? Get them to come in here?
What?
Well, if they came in here and we kill them here with everybody of us present, we actually do stand a chance to live.
By the way, I don't quite know if you see the amount of creatures here.
I don't think he knows how many quazzits or whatever the creatures are here.
For what
Quaggles.
they are.
Quaggats. Quazzits, what's quazzits?
Yeah, but they don't seem to be very intelligent though.
No, but they seem very strong.
Also, I estimate there are a lot of more slaves here than quaggles.
No, there's you've seen all of them. This
Really?
this place is regularly emptied to be sold in Mensa Branson, so they are overstaffed for the small amount of slaves that need to be kept here.
Really?
Yes. I'm just trying to warn you that you
So how many?
don't do something that will get yourself killed.
Well, I'm trying to prevent the orc from getting killed because he seems useful, for one, and another, well, he's in the same predicament we are.
He goes, you better come up. he goes real close to you, and he snarls. 2 days. Come up with something in 2 days, and then I'm
Okay.
running.
2 days it is.
One day.
You're not there.
I know. One of the one up.
Hey, speak for yourself. I didn't sniff any of those spores.
Alright, so. let's
So,
see.
if you remember the image that I showed you of this place, this is actually a very accurate image. So there's like, you are in a cavern, on walkways 100 feet above the rocky floor. And there's a few small caves in the walls, one of which you were kept in. And there are 4 hanging towers, hollowed out stalactites connected by walkways, stairs, and rope bridges. In fact, I'm just going to turn off the mask.
Okay.
Ask.
There you go. Yeah, why did you... Don't close the main map, by the way, otherwise you're going to have to search for it.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, images is fine, you can close those, but if you close the main map, you're going to have to search for it. So there's no real way for me to ping things. Actually, I can just make an X like here. Holy shit.
Well, you can always shift focus to it, or sync focus.
Alright, that's a better idea.
Okay, the map is too big.
Yeah, it's actually...
Actually make it smaller.
Yeah, it
It's-
is too big.
it's-
It makes it's a bit difficult.
And suddenly the map is
I can't
wide
make
for
it
me.
smaller because
Yeah, I accidentally made a mask. Okay, you can scroll up and down to make it smaller. If you control drag, you can change the size of the window itself. And if you middle mouse drag, you can drag yourself on the map. So I'm going to. So this
Oh,
part.
thank goodness, control drag works.
Now you should see the room that you were in.
Mm-hmm.
No, my map disappeared for some reason.
Don't put yourself on the map. Yeah, because you closed it. There you go. I'll open it again on your screen.
Filthy dark elves.
Yeah, that's the room you started in. So,
Well, I'm sure they still bathe frequently. I mean, they're still elves.
yes, they do bathe frequently. So, as you can see on the map, just by scrolling around a bit, you'll see a lot of spider webs, a lot of bridges, a few bridges made of spider webs, and a few caves. It's not that big, and you were brought from this room that you're starting into to these two, where you are to empty the Quaggot chamber pots.
Do the dark elves have a matriarchal society?
Yes, they do.
I wonder, Mr. Sereth wanted to escape. You're appreciated.
Meanwhile, you two, including Stool, Thorin, Sylvania, Stool, and some others, are brought to the waterfall where you are to wash Drow underpants.
What kind of tools are we using to wash them?
Your hands.
Is there like a washing board
Your hands.
that has those metal? Okay.
You don't deserve tools. You just get to use your hands.
But I could do it much faster with a tool.
No, you're going to do it fast with just your hands, and if you don't do it right, you'll have to do it again until you do it right. So get started.
Do you really want Alexander's hands all over your underwear, though?
No, I'm going to check it, and if it's not good, you're going to do it again until you get it right.
Alright. Get to work.
Yeah, you better. She retreats to her room, which seems to be in this spire. So the map does move over when I do that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it zooms in to that point? I hope so.
Yep.
So you're working there in incredible darkness. And
Oh, good. I'm gonna clean without dark vision.
well, your part is easy. You just pick up chamber pots. You walk over the pool, and then you drop them in that. And then at the bottom, well, you don't have dark vision, so you two don't see shit.
Do you hear stuff?
No, there is a pleasant
Well,
falling
since I'm
of
probably
water.
alone,
No, you're not alone. You are always watched, and you are
Well,
in a group
without guards. Oh,
yeah, you're always watched and in a group of 5 people or so. There's always guards nearby.
Yeah, but are there closets, or no, not closets, quaggots in the room? How many?
Those are actually the Drow barracks.
Let me know next time I'm near Sereth.
Oh, you are near Sereth.
And
And
whisper
Stool.
over to him.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you whisper? What?
You have allies still around here.
Now, why do you think I had to escape?
The one who might help you out.
Not as far as I know. Then from behind, you feel a sharp sting in your back. Shut up!
Sorry.
Good, keep working. Stool, meanwhile, says in your mind, you know, maybe I could help a bit. Watch this. And then he lets out some more spores. Try talking to Sereth now.
Talk to Sereth in my mind.
Uh-huh. Cool, isn't it?
Sereth?
Oh? Oh, hi.
This is Mr. Stool's special ability here. Obviously, cooperation is going to help us out.
Well, at least it's good for something. Hey!
Who's talking, Mr. I don't have any allies in my own home?
Stool speaks to you. That man is mean. Why is he so mean?
He's had a terrible life, and he's made terrible decisions. And
Big meanie face.
we're going to have to see if he's going to make some good decisions soon.
Sylvania, while you are working, you find in one of the underpants one gold piece tucked away. Now you're only wearing rags. How do you secret it?
I wash it very thoroughly. Very, very thoroughly. And... hold on. Roll for this.
Yeah, but unless you can sharpen it into some kind of pointy weapon, I don't see any use for gold coins in this situation.
Alright, one is up my butt, two is in my mouth. Alright, I hide it in my mouth.
So, what kind of underpants are you washing?
It's kind of hard to tell. She can barely see them.
You could try tying them together and use it as a strangle cord.
Nadar. While you are standing there stoically, letting the others do all the work,
Well, it's their choice.
you know, well, it's not really a choice. You notice that that while one of the guards is less attentive, you see a few feet of rope unguarded.
Yeah, I'm gonna shove that up my ass.
Give me a dexterity check.
No, I'm just gonna hide it under my rags. It seems more practical that way.
Okay.
And... wait. That's bad.
Time passes.
That's bad.
Time passes while you're secreting that stuff and doing your jobs, or standing by and not doing your job, and as the case may be.
Can I still speak to Sarah?
Yeah, that report spores, the report spores keep working.
Sarah,
What?
I want a gold piece.
Why would I want a gold piece? I want out.
Necessarily for you, maybe somebody here is more driven by gold.
You
Yeah.
really don't know my people, do you?
Well, every place has commoners who beg for gold and will do favors.
Let me tell you something. You see that Elvara? That's a priestess of Loath. She's not she's not going to be bribed. And those two men with her. I don't know what happened to Mr. Uglyface, but the other one looks like quite an elite warrior. Don't waste your breath. They might throw you to the spiders.
I'm going to look for a way out of here. But I'm going to keep trying, and I hope you do as well. But just let me know if you find anything.
Okay.
I really
Back
should
to
have
work.
switched to a chaotic neutral character.
Some time passes, and after several long hours, 7 in fact, of monotonous work, some drow come back
7 hours.
And,
10 minutes?
and they go and inspect it very carefully, looking at the underpants. At least for now, you seem to have contented them with your work, Sylvania.
Alright.
You will make a good maid. If you learn your place, it might be bearable for you.
Now,
Yeah, bearable is not good enough.
On your side, David and Nadar, they are going over all the chamber pots, and after some minutes, she comes back with one that you seem to have missed, and she goes, "You had one job, and you miss a chamber pot. Here, let me empty it for you," and she empties it over your head.
whose head?
Get David.
Yeah, who's that?
David.
Fuck.
Next time, do your job better. Now back to your cell. She prods you on.
Oh, you're mumbling as I
What was that?
back. Nothing.
No, you were mumbling.
Yeah, I thought I heard that as well. What did you say?
Oh my god. God, I hate you.
I asked you a question.
This knucklehead of a paladin was standing around.
Oh, he was standing around. Huh.
Yeah. It was his chamber pot that was still full, not mine.
Then
Oh, don't worry, David. She will suffer for her mistakes soon enough. And
don't know
in that
my
case, I'm
name.
just gonna say, don't fret, human. She will suffer for her mistakes soon enough.
Apparently
I'm-
don't know how to play it, doesn't know his
why
place
don't you
either.
stay here for a minute? You guys, go back to your cell. She, so you are all led back to your cell except for Nadar. Nadar, you are led to what looks like some kind of temple.
I'm casting protection from good and evil.
Doesn't work.
They have anti-magic everywhere.
Yep.
That's good news. Means their magic won't work either.
Oh no. It's anti-magic for you guys.
Guess again.
Alright. Sorry. While you're attempting to cast a spell, She smacks you upside the head. Oh, I can wait until that runs out, you know. I have all day.
I silently glare at her.
And she waits until it runs out.
Hold on.
Now, it seems like you need to learn a bit of discipline.
You think it will take?
No.
It looks to me that I've got all the discipline I need. I started my life as a disciple of Bahamut. I became his champion. You think that comes without any discipline?
Shut up.
Still, I fervently devote myself to Bahamut.
She takes her very nasty looking tentacle whip and proceeds to whipping you several times.
Well, I take it like a true dragonborn and not let it to break my spirit.
An hour after you guys have returned to your cell, an unconscious dragonborn is thrown into your cell.
I'm feeling very much like Kunta Kinte.
Can't say I didn't see it coming.
Maybe you can learn him some manners if he knows what's good for him. And she closes the cell door again.
I'm gonna start speaking to everybody one by one telepathically.
Okay, who do you start with?
I'm gonna start with David Kinsley.
Well then, okay.
I mean,
you don't need my help for that one. Go ahead.
Oh.
What you want?
To let you know that we can telepathically now, thanks to our friend here. Easier to plan.
That small
Oh, yeah.
mushroom, he lifts up a small stubby hand and waves at you. Hi.
So it's more useful than food, eh? Ah, shame.
Hey, that's not nice. He looks at you, Sylvania. Why are they all so mean?
They're grumpy. They haven't had much to eat.
If I
Hardly
was
feed us anything.
if I was a Celtic neutral dragonborn, I would have plenty to feed.
Hey, you're
also
unconscious.
You're going to be unconscious for a few hours. Let's see for how many.
Hey, in this situation, it's live or die, and if it means killing a mushroom person, so be it.
Alright, well, I hope that you're ready to strike when the time is right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna switch over to the Deep Gnome now.
Don't worry.
Which one? There's 3 of them.
Well,
Hold
before you switch, I introduce myself. Name's David. I got an ace up my sleeve in case we bust out.
David,
Might be
my
useful.
name's Sylvania. I'm here with a friend or two.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible
I'm
food
friends
too.
with that creature right there. I point at the unconscious dragonborn. And then over at Torin.
Yeah, you gotta teach us some manners.
Yeah, he wants to do a lot of good, but he doesn't know how. It's quite tragic.
Yeah. Seems kind of stupid. Doesn't think straight.
Okay, I'll switch over to the Deep Gnome now.
Well, you're going to go over all of them, right?
Yes.
Let's just go top to bottom then, right? Might be a good idea. I'm just going in in alphabetical order.
Open up my notes here. So this is named.
Boopido.
Type that out, please.
What?
There.
That's the dwarf drow combo.
I don't think you can click it, but don't click it if you can.
Okay.
Shit, you can.
I'm not going to.
That wasn't supposed to be possible.
How did you
Fuck.
know?
What?
Close it.
What was
You
it?
gave it to
Okay.
everyone. What's
That
this?
was
Torrent, please
why
close
did you
it.
think we could suddenly
Okay, I will. Okay, I know that now that
Oh,
if I
me
drag
too.
that. Torrent, close the sheet. I know that you still have it open.
I will do that.
Thank you. That was not on purpose. Okay.
Yeah, I was on the toilet, so I didn't see anything.
Okay. Boopido.
Hello there. Nice to meet you, Bobido.
Hello there, underling.
What's your story?
I have had a setback on my divine plan. Captured by these wicked creatures.
What is your divine plan?
My divine plan? How dare you ask that? I am the living incarnation of Din Karazhan.
Do I know who that is?
Who now? Because I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, dude.
Infidels. It is. I am an incarnation of the highest Darrow god. How dare you talk like that to me?
Well, as an incarnation of a god, I assume you have limitations. with the
I have
physical
had some
form.
setbacks, yes.
I suggest we work together to get out.
I think that is an excellent plan. It's all in my plan.
What are you capable of? What is your divine presence bring to the group?
These wicked creatures have sapped my power. Can you believe it?
Is there anything you require to get it back?
Julian, don't open that. I can see that you opened it. We need to escape. And then I can exact my vengeance upon the Drow and lead the Darrow to glory.
Okay. Well, let's try and work with what we have now.
But let me ask you this. Do you want to help me bring the Darrow back to glory?
Yes, of course.
Then we can be allies. Or else I need to smite you down.
Yes, yes. We shall smite down your enemies together.
Everyone can give me a wisdom insight check.
Character sheet. Around skills.
You are unconscious.
Well, you did say everyone.
Well, everyone who is conscious.
Oh my god, how do I roll for the skill? Dragon?
No, you
click, I
double
see
click
it,
on the
see
plus number.
it.
Sylvania, he's batshit insane.
Okay. Just you sit tight. When we give the word, we strike. All right?
Excellent plan, my friend.
So nothing.
He offers you a hand.
I'd shake his hand.
He has a very firm shake.
So do I.
His shake is firmer.
What's the strength?
Ow.
Hey, go.
Hey.
Buddy was moved out of your channel.
Okay. Okay, that was Julian.
Let's wait till he fixes it.
Yeah, he's unconscious anyway.
That is true, but he should get that fixed.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you moving on to the next person?
Yes, on to the Deep Gnome, possibly, or
I'm
whoever
just
else is
going
in
in.
order. Okay, whoever's in order.
Well, there's this guy. He looks like a very civilized Quaggoth.
Quaggle.
Quaggoth.
Quaggoth.
This is. And he says in a he speaks in Elven to you, in Elvish. Ah. Greetings, my Elven companion. I am sad that you have to see me in this state. I am Prince Darendil. I have been cursed and turned into this form. Where are you from?
The small hunting village that's no longer on the map because of...
Buddy was moved to your channel. Buddy was moved out of your channel.
I kind of like uncomfortably glance over at the orc that's with us, as I say creatures.
Buddy was moved to your channel.
Okay.
Testing. But it is no matter. I'm here now and we have to work together. Do I know who Prince Darendel is, by the way?
Not exactly.
As an elf, would I? Because I do have ties with royalty, seeing as I don't know how else I would have gotten the Elven Lightblade.
The name doesn't ring a bell, but he continues. As I said, I am Prince Darendil of the kingdom of Nel Riddenveen in the High Forest. The crown was usurped by the evil wizard Terrastor, and he trapped me in this form and exiled me from his people, sent me into the Underdark here, and here I was captured.
That's a very unfortunate story. You've fallen quite a ways. Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, you can.
Is everybody here batshit insane? What the hell?
He's talking in Elvish, so
Dude.
something might be up a bit, but that's not necessarily that he's insane. It could also be that I mean, if you are cursed into another form, it is possible that you eventually take on the mannerisms of the target form, which would be very unfortunate for one turned into a Quaggoth.
I'm not sensing any kind of like underlying deceit or distrustfulness.
He's not attempting to deceive you, no.
Do you have any abilities, natural abilities that you could help us with your current form?
I'm not quite sure. I haven't really tested out this disgusting form. I just want to return to my kingdom, free my people, and take back the throne. I'm afraid that something terrible must have happened to the crown. Do you have any plans of escaping from this place?
Well, I've spoken a bit with David over here.
And?
Quite adept combat. So does most everyone else here.
Ah, but yes, I don't think that that fighting our way out is the best way. This is a quite formidable force, you see. We need a distraction. An inside man, you might say.
We have Seraph.
That dredge. Oh,
And despite what he says,
have you not heard?
might-
He killed one of his fellow men. Disgraceful.
we've all become a disgrace to end up in this place.
But he was a disgrace before he ended up. In fact, he tried to run away from judgment. And now he's pouting that he finally has to face judgment. No, 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 no. I want nothing to do with him.
Well, right now we're attached to each other by chains. What you want is not what's happening.
I'm quite adept at ignoring him. And well, should he attack me, well, I'm afraid I'll have to explore what this forum can do. Why? Disgraceful. He starts mumbling in himself.
Well, how about you explore a little bit what your form can do right now? Sounds like that there's something... There might be something that you don't know about.
The only thing that I can see is these vicious claws. Disgusting vicious claws. But I don't know if I have any innate magic, and anyway it wouldn't work here anyhow. You saw that wretched drow try it. Doesn't work here.
We'll keep that in mind for now. You have claws. Right next to...
Don't catalog me by my body parts. Why I should?
Hey, he didn't hear that. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking it in my mind. All right, so let's move on to the deep gnome.
Oh, whoever's next. You keep saying the deep gnome. But
I mean, I have him written down. He's the only person I've written down with nothing next to him. I want to get that rid of.
If I don't go it one by one, we're just going to forget who we did and who we didn't do.
I mean, we won't because I have it all written down.
Alphabetically, the next one is this woman.
Oh, useless dwarf. I mean, oh.
What was that? I'll have you know, I am a scout from Gauntlgrim. It's a disgrace I was captured, but I will get out of here. And if anything were to happen to you, I damn well will protect you as well. These corrupt dark dwellers, trying to sell us into slavery. I tell you what, I'm going to get back home. I'm going to get a raiding party and we're going to decimate this place. That's what I'm going to do.
Maybe focus on escaping first, shall we?
Do you have any plans?
They're in the works.
Well, let me know when they're out of the works. Because I damn right want to get out of here.
Maybe tell us your strengths a bit. Maybe you can be a part of the plan.
Well, I am quite good with my warhammer, but those corrupt dark dwellers took them from me. It's a disgrace, I tell you.
Yes. Anything else?
Oh. I'm the best marksman in Gauntlgrim. I can outshoot any one of you.
We'll see about that.
Hold on a moment. Everybody knows that the highly esteemed dwarves are great with stone.
Yes, in fact, I am proud to say that I was part of the people that took Gauntlgrim back from the Underdark. We made it into the great city it is now. A dwarven city in the Underdark. Unassailable. Thanks to scouts like me. And sometimes we have to take one for the greater good. But I say, get back. And I'm going to assemble a war party to raid this place.
Did you ever know Gundren Rockseeker?
She takes her a while. Wasn't he that guy in Neverwinter?
Yes, that was him.
What happened to him?
He's safe. His brothers aren't doing so hot.
Oh?
They might all be dead. But
Well,
Gundren is
this
still
is
alive.
this is not the time and the place to get back to old memories. Tell you, if we get away and we all make it out, you can tell me all about it on the road.
Okay.
And she leans a bit closer to you in particular, Sylvania. Should something happen to me, I want you to find my shield and my warhammer and bring it back to my people.
Of course.
Not that
Do
that's
that
going
for you.
to happen, of
Here,
course.
you know.
They can also talk. When they whisper, you don't hear it.
Fine.
And remember, everybody, keep your eyes open for anything useful. Move on to the next person.
Hey, it's Deep Gnome.
Hey, alright.
Hey!
Damn it.
I look around a bit. Who said that?
That would be me.
I look down.
I'm
Oh,
I'm Jimjar. Nice to meet you.
nice
So,
to meet
I
you
heard
too,
you-
Ninja.
I heard you talking about getting out of here. Well, don't think it's possible. Tell you, I'll bet you 10 gold that you can't get out of here.
You're on.
I bet you 20 that we will.
You're on.
So do you have anything useful? Perhaps something you smuggled in here?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. What's it to you?
Well, I might have a gold piece for you if you do.
I don't deal in singles.
I'll owe you one. Then you'll have two.
I don't do loans.
You already know that I'm good for one. I kind of flash the gold coin.
Want to lose that gold coin? Then keep flashing that.
Put it back. Well, if you're not interested in escaping, then by all means.
Oh, sure, I want
offer
to
anything.
escape. I just think there's no chance in hell.
But you might as well put it all out in the open unless you want to be emptying latrines and toilets for the rest of your life.
Better than being killed while in a failed escape attempt.
Wow.
And once I get put into Manzabarans, and I know a guy. I'll get out. Don't you worry about me. I just think we won't escape.
You must
As I
be some
said,
parties.
I'm betting you 10 gold that you can't escape here.
Well, as long as you're not going to try and hinder us.
Ah, well, come on, look at me. Would I do that? I'm
Insight.
a honest man.
I'm gonna insight that. Fuck it.
Seems like an honest man.
Legit.
Seems like an honest man. And he seems like he's the type that he was really serious when he gave you those bets. He's the betting kind of gnome.
Well, if you help us out, could send 200 gold your way. That's if we find my stuff.
Uh-huh. So are you
Anything
saying
you can
that?
do to help.
Are you saying that you're going to raise the bet?
I am raising the bet.
How much did you say?
200.
200. On what odds?
All I'm saying here is if you help us out, there's 200 gold coming your way.
That's not a bet. You suck at bets.
But what am I gonna bet you if we don't get out? Latrine duty?
Well,
Not like we have much to work with down here.
I don't need you. I don't need your reward. If you can get us out, that's just fine. I just think you can't.
Alright.
And you better start saving up 9 gold because I'm going to take that bet.
I'll keep my eyes open for it.
You better ready with that 20 gold, dude.
Oh, I'm good for it.
'Cause I'm coming for it.
I wonder if the drow like to bet at all.
Meanwhile,
Not with
well, it
Sonic.
is underground, so you have absolutely no idea of the time. Though, you are getting tired. So, it must be time to get some rest. And, well, the room you're in has absolutely no furnishings. There is a single chamber pot for all of you to share. And given that that the orc is relieving him in it, you don't really want to use it right now. Or anytime soon.
Nadar is still unconscious, right?
It's about that point that Nadar regains consciousness.
Ah, damn it, I was about to use him as a pillow.
Well, you can still do that.
Yeah, Nadar isn't complaining about that. I mean, if he doesn't allow it, you just get smacked in the head.
What did you say, David?
I was going to check around the room, maybe see if there's any arcane symbols or something that can point me to what's canceling the magic.
It must be in the stone because you don't see any special symbols.
Ask the dwarf.
Well, I was just thinking the same. I go to the scouts. Hey, could you maybe take a look at the stone? Something must be blocking the magic.
All I can tell you is that this is some shoddy work. No dwarven dwarfsmanship, I can tell you that. No
That's
magic,
easy to
that's
see.
not my thing. There's some great mages in Gauntlgrim, but sorry, I can't help you with that. I'm the type to smash things, not to magic things up.
Well, I go to the what was his name? The Black Spider?
Aerith.
No, Zareth. Like, I go to discuss with him, like, what could be the possible cause for this anti-magic field. Not the spell, just the words.
They probably have some dwomers embedded into the wall. Not much you can do about it, I'm afraid.
Ah, fuck. Just had some magic in this place.
Well, we are a proud people and we're good with magic, so you'll have to suck it up, Cupcake.
Hey. You have to suck it up as well if you want to get out.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't want to get out.
Still, if we had some magic, we could do some shit.
I want to examine the place we're in very thoroughly.
What did you say? Oh yeah, it's as I said, there is a barred cage with very fine bars, except for one small part, which is just large enough to pass one bowl of soup through it. It's the gate is of course locked, but without tools you're not going to open those.
How many people are watching the gate?
Well, you see that there is a watch post right above a white watch post right over here, which overlooks the room you're in.
Okay.
And there's always some light in there, so you assume that there's always some drow in there.
But is there anybody looking directly at us?
It's kind of hard to tell.
I examine outside of the hole to see.
Give me a wisdom perception. They seem quite confident that you're not getting out. Like they only glance it in your direction every few minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can reach through the hole where the soup was passed through and see if I can actually physically reach where the lock is at. If
Oh
that's
yeah,
possible.
you can.
Or if that can be done elsewhere. Okay, so that's good to know. I'm gonna confer with everybody. Hey, David, Adar, everyone else, go in.
He still has the headache of his life, I think, from the whipping.
We can reach the lock through the gate. If we can somehow manage to capture one person by themselves handing soup through or something, perhaps we could unlock our way out of here.
Can't you just pickpocket some keys from some guy that lets us out?
I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
If we had someone that was quick in their hands, we could, pickpocket.
You were going to pickpocket the keys of somebody who's going to leave and immediately check for their keys to lock the door again. We have to kill them.
Well, I think that's obvious.
Maybe somebody should trade places with one of the guards. Like, for instance, Mr. Black Spider. He could easily pass off one of the guards.
Have you looked at
Yeah,
my
but they know his
face?
face.
We can easily arrange it so they don't recognize you immediately. Or maybe give you some scars to disguise you as that warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, don't touch my face, you.
And it's already... I mean... Maybe if you wore like a cloak they had on or something? I don't know, is there an outfit that one of the guards are wearing that covers their face?
Nah, they all have free faces.
But if you keep your head down, nobody would see.
Maybe still a question, but it's a door with a key, right?
Yeah?
Alright.
Yeah, but if we could capture one of the guards, cut out his tongue so he cannot speak, he can take the spider's place so he won't be missed.
That won't fly.
Yeah, that won't fly. Only chance I see for a possible escape is during our jobs.
During the jobs is when we have the most guards. Right now is when we don't have anybody. And at most, they send 3 people at a time towards us. Maybe less if we're lucky. We have to keep our eyes open, look for an opportunity.
Yeah, maybe somebody should
Chains.
try to find something to pick these locks with, at least.
That's a good idea. Do we have any kind of anybody who's good with locks and sneaking around in our party? Gareth, maybe?
Wasn't Mr. Black Spider pretty good at sneaking around and hiding and stuff?
I do recall that he was.
I'm good at disappearing.
That's a magical thing.
So why are you still here then?
Because there's anti-magic here, Dick.
So you're not that good at disappearing then?
Why I should.
Well, you have to admit, he does have a point.
Well, were we behind locked doors at our job portion?
No, the doors are open. They just know that you don't really have a chance to escape.
Is there any way to rig the door so that it looks like it's locked, but it's not?
How would you do that?
How does the door close? Is it like a bar over?
It's a rectangular door in a large gate. In a large barred area.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, what's holding it shut? What's the locking
lock.
mechanism?
A lock that shoves a bar into another bar.
Okay.
Right, it looked feasible to break it open with brute force. So that will make a lot of noise.
Yeah, maybe somebody should sing loudly and the rest break it open.
But that's also going to make a lot of noise.
Yes, but if we can start singing loudly and we do it repeatedly until they start ignoring that noise.
They won't. They will. You've seen before what they do if you're annoying. They have no
Maybe we can
compunction.
distract
They
them.
have no compunction in beating you.
Oh, that's something else. I mean, if they come inside.
Well, if they come to beat us, they will have to open the door.
Oh, they'll just have you come to the door.
How are they gonna do that?
They'll find a way.
I mean, they could just cast a fireball in the room and kill us all. Nothing's stopping them from doing that.
Money?
Yeah, but
Well, I was thinking about mass suicide to get out of here, but I need everybody to comply.
well, we could try the noise thing. Just start making noise. I mean, we already know that Mr. Mother here is a big troublemaker.
Not falling for that sort
Maybe
of thing.
Start, maybe start sharding one of those war stores again. They seem pretty boring.
Hey, Seraph.
What?
Can you tell me a few things about your society here? Like, is there anything that could distract them away from us?
If they've been told to watch you and make you shut up, they will do that.
But what if, like, a telepathic message was sent to them that told them, like, they were under attack or something? Would that distract them?
I think they have outlooks for that as well. They know who they would expect messages from.
The telepathic messages wouldn't set them off guard.
I doubt it.
What about the orc guy?
I have no ideas. I already told you. 2 days.
Break open this door for us?
Oh, I can do that.
Could you break these chains?
Oh, I definitely can do that.
And what can we do when we have a distraction?
Look, I don't give a shit about you. I'm getting out of here.
Are you volunteering to be our distraction?
You can break the chains for us.
No, you misunderstand. You're my distraction.
You can break the chains for us. We can get out of here.
I got an idea.
Well, we can.
If
we
I
can-
break your chains, it's going to take me longer to get out. So if I'm going to break chains, it's going to be mine and then the door and then I'm running. So
Wait, we
no.
can wait. We can wait 2 days, and then the orc will provide us with a distraction, so we can escape.
Or just.
He
say
sits
I
back
have a
down and
plan
just
we're gonna
shut
die.
up.
Alright, well, Mr. Orc, we actually have a plan now to escape.
Oh, you do? That's very nice of you.
You like to hear it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say it once. Take it or leave it. So if we are all free, have our hands to move about, to overpower them. A friend here,
Have you looked
Claims
at
to be a
yourself?
Don't.
You're not going to overpower anyone.
Bargoth here, has pretty vicious natural claws.
And I'm not intending to use them.
Is that what Quargoth says?
Yes. Unless I of
Come
course
on.
have to. But I do not wish to.
But you will, if we have to.
I guess so.
Okay.
But it will
He's
of
in on
course
it.
be with great displeasure.
Well, if your life depends on it, you'll probably have to, so. Better start taking that.
I want to take a group vote.
Oh god, what are you thinking?
But I just want to make a decision on this. I'm hearing some kind of like feedback.
No, you're not. That's just noise in his background. What are you going to cast a vote on?
Oh,
Do we break down the chains in the door? Or do we wait for them to come in and then jump them and then use those keys to unlock the door?
let's see.
How noisy would the chains breaking be?
A vote has been cast. Check your chat window.
So how did this work again?
Like that. You click on the black one. You need to say yes to one and no to the other. You can't say yes to both.
Double click to hit no. Double click again to reset it. Click it again. Yeah.
Who hasn't voted yet?
I'm still debating on it.
I think the chains might be a bit noisy, but it's doable because by the time they get here, the orc would definitely be free.
You know what?
Sanet says, you know, there is some time to prepare. The caravan from Manta Baranzan has not been here too long ago, so it should take some time for it to return.
The orc has only given us 2 days.
Yes, yes, but maybe it's wiser to wait until the caravan arrives to escape.
Look, if that orc wants to get himself killed, let him. What do we care about him?
I mean, he's useful.
No, actually, so far he has been pretty much not useful. But I believe in giving everybody a chance, so if I can save the orc, I will.
Well, we could probably use the muscle.
Well, it is getting rather. Everyone is getting rather tired,
We'll sleep on it.
and there are some NPCs left. Why did you close your map, Sylvania?
I'm stupid.
Yes, yes, you are.
I'm used to Roll20, where like a map handout is something that you just close.
Okay, so
Jesus, did you fucking Christ.
Next morning, Sylvania, no, David, you have a very strange dream. A dream of dark shadows that seem to move and reach out towards you as you wander lost through endless mazes of tunnels. Oily tentacles are sliding out of the walls to brush up against you, and there's a great buzzing and howling rising in the distance, and then you wake up drenched in sweat.
So we just got the tentacle raped in his dreams.
I gotta get out of this place.
Yeah, be careful how you employ tentacles in the vicinity of my brother.
You have, as you wake up, the guards are just about walking up to the door again, giving the, handing out small pots of broth. Again, thin. It's a thin mushroom stew. Line up. Food.
How many of them?
It's the 3 of them, and several quaggles behind them.
Many.
Set line up.
Line up. I line up.
Okay. She hands you one. Next.
I get an extra, or a mushroom, perhaps?
Sit down and eat. Next one goes up. A few NPCs go before you. David's.
Mm-hmm.
She hands you one. More NPCs. Torren.
You need some salt.
Well, that's too bad. And some more NPCs. Right. Eat up, guys, and get ready for work. And she leaves. Yep, that is a test hole. What do you do? Note that Nada has not gotten a polish.
Connection lost.
Oh.
Connected. Buddy entered your channel.
Oh, there we go.
Buddy joined your channel.
Why did you
Okay.
Why did you disconnect from
User joined your channel.
from Fantasy Grounds? Ah, because your internet is fucking up. Your internet is having issues, Julian.
Yeah, I know. It somehow started
User
happening
joined your
very
channel.
frequently when I got new neighbors, so I suspect they hacked my wireless.
Ah, that's bullshit.
What are
Well,
you guys talking about?
And if they did, well, you're using wired, so just turn off your wireless. Ta-da!
yeah, I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I would have done so already.
I will help you after the session. Or I'll attempt to help you. Is everyone back?
I am back.
Oh, well, that is not on Fantasy.
He's
Yeah,
on.
I know. I was kicked off internet.
So, as I said, you may have noticed that that Nadar did not, in fact, get a bowl of soup.
Well, I couldn't respond to that. Of course, I'm gonna take the soup. They owe me.
They're not handing you. They didn't bring enough. They brought bowls for everyone but you, and they are already leaving.
Okay, for some reason I cannot get my character to load in.
Give it a bit.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that.
If it doesn't work, try going back to the launcher and restart.
What's going on?
But what do you say, Julian? Nadar.
About what?
Well, about them walking away from you. They said, well, you're not getting any. You need to learn some manners.
You're sure that's wise? Maybe you start complying with me and I start complying with you. How does that sound?
I'll tell you how that sounds. You Mr. Goody Two Shoes. You either start falling in line, or we're randomly going to pick someone with you in the cell and feed them to the spiders. How does that sound?
It sounds like you're punishing... You are punishing somebody for something that I'm not doing, which is listening to the people who've taken me from freedom and are trying to get me to do the foul things they don't want to do themselves. How does that sound?
I don't care how it sounds. We'll see what your fellow prisoners think about it. Now,
Still, you're not getting the services of Bahamut, and that is what I represent.
I don't want your false god services. The only true.
Then you
god-
shouldn't have captured me. And shut up, I'm talking to you, you piss brain.
Oh god, here it comes.
Okay. She takes a good look around the room.
Party wipe time.
Yep.
Now she takes a good look around the room. And then points at stool. You there. To the door.
No.
I push stool back and I step forward. If you
I
want to
step in
punish
front of
me,
Stool as well.
if you want to punish me, punish me.
No, you will not be given the pleasure of that.
Then imagine how much pleasure I will bestow upon you
Shut
once
up.
I get free. and I will get free, and I won't shut up.
She starts casting something.
What is it?
Silence.
Well, in that case, I'll use my claws to write on the wall. I won't literally shut up.
But, she's still expecting Stool to come forward.
I stand in front of Stool.
Yeah, I do as well.
As much as I regret it, I do as well.
Oh, we have a little rebellion now, do we?
Not a rebellion. We're just not going to let people be unreasonable.
Tell that to your Dragonborn over there. Whatever his name
I
is.
thought you just cast silence.
Hold on, let me speak here. You're silenced.
Yeah, you're silenced.
Oh, right.
Speak here.
Thought it was an area effect.
Oh,
I
it
think
is. It is a small area effect.
I,
So
no, I thought,
you don't really know how small it is, apparently. Because you're still in it.
I thought I heard you all say earlier that I was a pretty good worker, and I might make a good mage one day.
Wait. Where did she cast that spell?
Near the door. From the outside in.
But I will not have you harm someone who has done nothing wrong. Now, Nadar may be...
Stool is trembling and in your mind you thank you.
now,
Oh god.
Connection lost. Connected. Channel switched.
This is
What's up?
temporary. I'm still. Yeah, I need to fix this real quick because there was of course my service isn't running as root because I'm not a total idiot. So, but they're still attempting to exploit my server, but they can't because it's not running as root.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to Fantasy Grounds, but it's not showing my character. It's just not.
Try closing and reopening the entire Fantasy Grounds.
So maybe call the session now, Villar. I know it's a bad time, but
It is a bad time, so I won't.
okay.
W gets.
Are you going to upgrade the server, or are you just...
User joined your channel.
Welcome back, Alpha.
And W gets. Paste.
Till you start using it.
I forget the command.
I'm still not getting my character. I've done it like 5 times already.
And then you need to wait. And if you can't get it to work, you need to click the nuke button on the join screen. There's like a nuclear icon. Did you change your name? Wait. I'm going to remove the owner. Can you see your character now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You somehow changed your name. Okay, I need to remember that. Maybe you added a space or something after the name, or you
I changed my name.
Yeah, if you do that, it will no longer recognize you. Okay.
Basically, keep it as the one you log in as.
Oh, come on. Wow, Gish is a terrible piece of shit. Lish, I mean. There we go.
There's actually something I'm wondering. Is somewhere to find how casting actually works? As in, lore-wise.
So loud, Cypher.
Huh?
Sounds especially loud. Did you change your microphone?
Yeah, I go to quiet mode normally, but when I'm talking, I go louder.
Okay, I need to stop the server for a second.
Disconnected. Connected.
Hello.
User joined your channel.
Okay, let's see if the server has been updated. 3.0.12.4. 3.0.12.4. Okay, it has been updated. I always forget the commands. It's a very simple command, but
So
okay,
we're good to go, or
we
is
are good to
there-
go.
All right, let me finish where I was at. All right,
I hope you remember, because
I do.
you were just in your monologue.
Yeah. All right. Nadar might be a big lumbering oaf, but he's our big lumbering oaf. And if you just give us a little bit of time with him, we'll make him fall in line. You don't have to punish anyone. If you do harm someone innocent, none of us will behave. And then you'll just have a bunch of dead slaves, and I'm sure that'll be fun to explain.
We can capture more.
Really how you want to do this?
Well, it's your neck on the line. If you want to get your friend to fall in line, I suggest you do so. This is your last chance. Next time, we will be punishing someone. Now get to eating and get ready for work. She walks away.
Nadar.
So, silence. How long does that last?
Not that long, I think. Also, you can just walk out of the area.
Well, unless you focus it on him.
Alright, it follows along him. Adds a few minutes, at most.
Concentration. It's a concentration spell.
Okay, then she stops concentrating when she goes away. When she is out of earshot.
Aren't these spells line of effect?
I'm not quite sure. Anyway, what do you do?
I give Nodar a big smack on the back of the head.
I give one back.
Do you also do something productive?
I eat my soup.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. But we do need to have a chat with Nadar.
While eating, I check over the chains. Maybe they're easy to break or something.
They
Or
look
easy to
like
disable.
both of those will involve a check, and they seem like about a DC 20.
Alright.
So no, not easy. Same
Oh.
for the door, by the way.
Okay, can I... Well... Legally attempt to try one, but directly lock it again?
You can try to slip your hands out.
What's the check then? Sleight of hand?
Dexterity.
Oh.
Wait. Well, you don't have thieves' tools, so no, you cannot. You can attempt to slip out. That you can.
Yeah, that was what I was
That's just
attempting.
a dexterity check.
Dexterity check, got it. That's just dragging, double-clicking text.
Yeah, that's double clicking text. You feel like you almost got it, but then you slightly sprain your wrist. That's stuck hard.
Nadar.
You kind of hurt your wrist, and it's swelling up. That's going to take a while to pass.
As in?
As in, try again tomorrow.
Nadar,
Yeah,
are you going to behave?
of course, I'll behave accordingly to my training. Death is more acceptable than slavery. I hope you
All
all
of
feel
us.
the same way.
All of us want to get out of here. You have to understand that. Not all of us think that death is an easy way to do that.
Next time though, I'm not saving your hide. Same goes for stool if he's picked again.
Just try and Try and behave long enough for us to make a coherent plan here.
You've seen now that that they know that that punishing him won't do anything. So you can be quite sure that if he does not fall in line, someone else is going to get punished for it. And well, she did say that what she was going to do was to feed him to the spiders.
David, can you keep Nadar in line? You two have work to do together.
I don't know. He seems like a real dumbass to be. I won't be able to hold him in check if he's gonna deny work again.
Oh, brother.
Well, you've heard whom these people worship. An evil deity. I cannot comply with their demands.
Don't you want to stop them? Wouldn't Bahamut want to stop the followers of an evil deity?
Well, yeah.
Or would Bahamut want you to just have a petty argument and then die nonsensically while they go on to take over the world?
Well, it wouldn't have to be that way if everybody was willing to die nonsensically.
Now I know how people with a paladin that's lawful stupid is. Jesus fucking Christ. I also know the term where lawful stupid is coming from. God damn it, Julian.
While you are eating, that drow with the heavily scarred face comes to the door and goes, "Psst, you there?" Nobody in particular who reacts.
I do.
Not you.
Yes. Huh?
I step forward. Go to you, David. Go ahead.
I just raise my head like looking towards the door.
Come closer.
Stand up with the suit. What?
Just going to ask it once. If I could give you a means to escape from here, you know, forget to lock the door. Would you take it?
All I'll respond is with a nod.
And you will find the door unlocked tonight.
I just don't
Walk
respond. Yeah, I return and give some signal to Stool to spread the spores. And I give the information.
Oh no, that was the paralysis spores.
Sorry, wrong spot. No.
Seems like we got a chance to get out.
Finally a break after all this nonsense.
Say,
Well-
Alar, can you
Sarah-
try to...
Sarah
Can you-
says, I don't trust him. There's always an ulterior motive.
Well then,
What do you think he's up to?
well, if he's going to leave the door unlocked, we might as well send some bait towards it. Making sure that the orc is not in part of this mental conversation.
Oh. It's gonna be like we all look at Nadar.
No. Well, it would make a good subject, but I think you guys would hate me if I sent him.
Yeah, that's true. We have to take the opportunity, though.
Yeah. Well,
Who knows
yeah,
what
but
other chances we're gonna get.
yeah, but if we send the orc out first and they chase after him, and we try to sneak out, looking at Nala again.
Hold on. Before we continue this further, Sereth,
Yes?
what do you know about this man with the scars?
I think he wants to create a distraction. I don't know what his
Okay.
plan is. But But he looks like he... have you seen the look on his face? I think he's been disgraced by someone.
I mean, that was punishment.
So he's after vengeance. We can help him with that.
I don't think he gives a shit about you.
He doesn't have to give a shit about me. Just as long as he remembers he's got no control over what I do.
Oh, everybody, let's suit up. Time to shovel some shit and clean some underwear.
I'm putting some fucking shit pots.
Today, the Torin Sylvania group you are given the task of you're going to wash dishes.
Not so bad.
For 7 hours straight?
Mm-hmm. David,
Jeez.
today you're on laundry duty with the other NPCs. Another, you are led off to one of the supply rooms and you are told to coil ropes.
Okay, well, I'll coil the ropes just as long as I can pocket as many of them as I feasibly can.
Given that you don't have any pockets,
So one.
so
Yeah,
one.
but I can gain some weight under my rags, you know?
So you do actually do your job.
Well, since it benefits a servant of Bahamut this time, yeah, sure, why not?
So this time, David, you and the Auric, you are at the waterfall. Sylvania and Torin, you are at the dining room, which I actually don't know where it is.
I steal some food.
It's risky. You just are in the barracks. You collect stuff, and then you also need to go to
I mean,
to
is
flowing
there-
water to clean it.
Is there like a chicken wing on a plate that's like half eaten, but I'm like, ah. Like
It's
just
very
like-
cold though, but yes, there is.
Excellent.
It's disgusting cold, but it's better than mushroom soup.
I can hardly even call it mushroom soup if it doesn't have mushrooms in it.
Water.
Just
With
water in a bowl.
maybe a small hint of mushroom taste, but that's it.
And well, the drow watching you, another, is very strict on your rope coiling. There's one particular piece of rope that he has you do over like 5 times until he finds it satisfactory. I mean, it's just rope coiling. That there's no practical use of it. They're just making you do something even more boring than emptying chamber pots.
Yeah, but boring, that's something a cleric of Bahamut can handle. I mean, it's a boring life all around.
Good. Guess you have to handle it. And the others? Well, they are kind of contented with your work, though they seem meaner than yesterday. The disobedience of your friend is kind of putting him in a foul mood. And there's quite often they make you redo dishes that have been cleaned very thoroughly, just for shits and giggles. Same with the clothes. And yet again, eight entire hours pass of washing clothes. There's only like 30 pieces of clothes that you need to wash, but they just let you start over when you're done. It's mind-numbingly boring.
I get to sneak some morsels in.
Yeah, it's disgusting though,
I mean,
because it's cold.
how long has it been since I've actually eaten something physical?
A few days.
Is maybe there's some food in there that's good, cold. Potato salad or something.
Well, Angel, here's a thought. You might want to pocket some food for your fellow prisoners. It's good for making friends.
Yeah, because you're so great at that.
But if I get in trouble, then that's just not what I want right now. So close to the door being opened. I'll take what I can get, but that's it. Nothing more.
And after the
and
labor,
they're working
you are yet
extra
again brought back to your cell. And this guy is getting impatient. Do you have a plan yet? If time is running out, you know.
Give me an hour. And then when we finalize the plan, I'll come talk to you about it.
Fat chance. You having a plan in an hour. You don't seem like the smart type to me.
Oh, I'm a tactical master. You must be mistaken. What?
And then there's
Anyway,
a few more people that will probably be escaping with you. One of them is this one.
that's a new one.
Yeah.
No, we saw it before. We just never were introduced.
He seems like a very calm creature.
Do I know what he is?
Never seen it in your life.
A lazy eye, though.
Yeah, that's your mind on drugs.
Anyway, I basically tell the others the plan is to use Mr. Orc as bait, but of course making sure again he's not part of the mental conversation.
Okay.
I think there's no point in doing that.
Are you making me choose between you and the slavers?
What?
Using him as bait. He's a sentient living creature in the same predicament as we are.
Yeah, and we're saving him. Basically doing what your god has set you to do. Except he chooses to go his own way while we go.
Hold on, I
the
thought you
same
were
way.
okay with people dying nonsensically.
What?
Why the
Yeah,
sudden change of heart, Nadar?
Because now he doesn't have to die nonsensically, he can just escape with us.
Yeah, but you know he's not going to.
Well, at least we should give him the choice.
I agree.
I mean, Bahamut created all of us with free will for a reason.
Amen.
I thought there was only one.
I think
Disciple,
David should take point since he volunteered it.
If you want me to take one, fine.
We're all equal
Hey,
down
Stu.
here, is all I'm trying to
Hmm?
say.
Hey, you come with me for a second.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to show me? Is it cool?
Nah, I just need your spores to talk to someone in
Oh.
private.
Okay. But where should I put them?
Yeah, put them with the work.
Okay.
I basically give him one hint. Tonight, door opens. Your chance. End conversation.
He grunts and nods at you. He seems glad.
In the future, they're gonna invent a telegraph so you can actually do that over a long distance.
Okay. He's gonna stay with us. But no guarantees he's gonna do that way.
Yeah, we have Mr. Alexander Graham Stool with us.
What's that? What's an Alexander?
Oh, he's just a tinkerer of things. Probably a gnome.
Really? I thought it was a sexual position.
If we get out, you should tell me all about him. You seem like a fun person.
Say, Naldar,
Yeah?
you think you can maybe break those chains a bit?
Well, I look at the orc, hand him one end, and take the other. I think between the two of us we can.
Give me a strength check.
Well, at least wait till tonight.
Yeah, we should wait till tonight. Is everybody
Yeah.
agreeing that we're doing this at night?
Yeah, we wait until tonight for the strength check.
Well, you first need to actually have the door
Open my character sheet, because with all this getting disconnected and stuff, that's kind of... How do I do that again?
Double click your.
Just click on yourself in the
picture.
upper left corner. But there's actually a few more NPCs that you haven't properly talked to. There's that one. Well, of course, your favorite mushroom.
Yes, Mr. Stool.
And these two. Who has a fly next to his microphone?
Yeah, I heard that. That was pretty good timing.
Oh, God damn it! I just saw the fly. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'll start the interview process here.
So let's start with the guy with the lazy eye.
Okay,
And
I was clicking away pictures, and I suddenly just realized I clicked away the map.
Ah, you're so...
I'm
Jesus.
gonna call him Lazy Eye Stone Slug.
That is not very nice of you.
Oh shit, you heard that.
I am Shushar.
My apologies, Shushar. You just know how these random thoughts being out in the open to everybody can be troublesome.
I know how the madness of man can be. I should know. I'm from the Quoto. Man is all about them. Though I have found enlightenment. I have entered the Iris.
What is the iris?
Ah,
Oh, come on, not again.
to find that out, you need to spend a lifetime in contemplation and solitary meditation as I have. But it is as it is. And sometimes, even through enlightenment, you end up in a situation like this. Alas.
But what do you have to offer us?
I am a true pacifist. I can offer you enlightenment if you wish.
Sure. I wish to have some of that. It seems I'm missing it lately.
This is not the best place for finding enlightenment, though.
Not a quick process, is it?
No, it takes a lifetime.
Well, I'll have to pass on it for tonight then. But
If you ever wish to achieve enlightenment and enter into the Iris with me, and if we escape here, you should ask me.
I will. That does sound interesting. You sound like a pretty calm person.
I wish only to be able to share my enlightenment with my fellow Quoto. They have most of them have found madness, and I want to show them the way. Though that is impossible while I'm stuck here. Alas, it is as it is. There's nothing I can do about that.
How did you end up here?
Oh, terrible. I was captured in my outpost. In my solitary confinement, they found me and took me to here. Terrible, but nothing can be done. That's just the way of life.
Does anybody else want to interview the last two?
Which ones? Technically, there's still Stool, but yeah, he's been talking with you all the time.
Okay. Want to take the last two?
They don't look interesting. What were they again?
These two.
Deep gnomes, Swervenablin.
Swervenablin.
Fuck those guys.
Alright, I'll interview them then.
Hey, that's not nice. The woman of the two says, and then then her brother kind of dourly nods.
Apologies for my friend. He's a bit rude at times.
Yeah, he's not a very nice person, right? I'm
I think
Topsy.
we all have times.
I'm Topsy, and she points to her brother. That's Turvy. And he nods. Doesn't speak much, he.
Early. Of all places to meet you two. Well, tell me a bit about yourselves.
Well, we're from Blingdenston. And then, while out on a trip to gather some, we were on the way to a lake. And we were just captured by the drow there. Unfortunate. But alas, nothing we can do about it now, right?
Gotta make the best of what you served.
And Turvy nods.
So, how is your prowess in combat?
Well, we have some spell casting, but that's only good for getting away.
Just to put it lightly, shit is about to hit the fan soon. So, I want to know
is it
what you're
now?
capable of right now.
Well, it's not like we have weapons on us, so not much.
Alright. Well, stick together.
And Turvy whispers something into Topsy's ear, and then she says, "Well, they might be keeping our weapons somewhere. We can find those, perhaps."
Good idea. Very good idea. And it was nice to meet you, Toxie and Turvy, but I'm gonna confer with the rest of everyone else, and
Huh. Okay.
you just follow along tightly, alright? Don't get lost.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you're about to do. That's intriguing.
Alright, Torrent, Nadar, David?
Uh-huh.
It's not open yet. That guy hasn't shown up yet. It's not yet the change of the guards. That will be in about a half an hour.
You want up for some rock, paper, scissors? No?
Nah, we gotta be ready when it happens.
So what do you do in the meantime?
I pray.
PlayStation.
Mentally preparing.
Mentally preparing.
Mm-hmm.
Time passes. And then the usual change of the guards, that happens several times a day, happens. The old guards line up And then the new guards pass, go stand in their post, and then the old guards leave to their barracks to sleep. That man walks by the door with his back to it, and when he reaches the edge of the room, he drops his key on the inside, and he just keeps walking.
I pick it up.
Now.
There's a man still watching you in the guard tower.
Yeah, we're not just gonna open it up. How do you want to play this? I got the key right here. How do we want to do this? Do we just give it to the orc?
No.
Well, having
very
the chains
dexterous.
having the chains broken would be a good idea now.
No. We have to do this silently while we can. The chain breaking can go along when we're done with that pipe.
Wait, we're chained together. Is there a lock for the chains? Does the key fit?
That's a really good question. Does it?
He seems to have given you the key to the door, not the key to your chains.
Okay, I'm making that strength check now together with the orc. I'll make sure he understands it.
While you are doing that, suddenly in the distance you hear a droning buzz echoing through the cavern. And then closely after, you hear some inhuman shrieking. And then you see it outside the door.
What do I see?
Skull. The buzzing seems to be coming from 4 of these.
Why do they have hair?
While the shrieking seems to be coming from several of these.
Busy dark elves.
And they fly towards the hanging stalactite, and then you suddenly hear the alarm.
That's our distraction. Let's go.
It's an
Unlock the
attack! And suddenly you see several drow just walk by your door. They are sliding down some kind of rope to the left. And, well, shit hits the fan right then.
I'm gonna make a
We can.
quick attempt to slip out of my chains.
Well,
We need to break those chains now.
Yeah.
Chains now.
I made the rule. Did we break the chains?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we didn't break them. Okay, so I unlock the door.
I bet I could do it if I got my maul.
Well, you don't. David.
Can I try to attempt to slip out again?
Yes.
Come on, Dex.
Oh wow, you did it.
You manage to slip out of them. What do you do?
Well, if we leave, I'm kind of free now, so
Yeah, there's a thing you can
I
do.
say yes, but so
The drow
Here's
seem to. They're all running past. You are at the moment you are the least concerned because they're under attack of demons.
so yeah, the people in the party can hear me mutter some words. Some might recognize as arcane, and suddenly a longbow and a rapier appear in my hands.
Well, that's useful.
Yes, did the longbow come with the arrows?
Yeah, but before we start shooting,
Of course.
Well, technically,
course.
you do not have arrows.
Oh, don't bring me that shit now. I'm pretty sure that when you bomb with it, you get also arrows.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, the
Well,
rapier is still
You
useful.
still have the scimitar. No, not the rapier.
but we still have to find our equipment, because if we have weapons, we do stand a better chance.
Okay, so I unlock the
True,
door.
true.
Well,
Yes.
I also cast mage armor on myself. I'll probably have to tag that on the sheet.
Yeah.
I tried to slip out of my chains too.
Can't cast mage armor, anti-magic field.
Well, when I'm outside of it. But I announced it, so...
Oh, my person's on the ground here.
That's not
Well,
correct.
Dex right to slip out of chains.
that should be cast on yourself, so you need to drag that effect onto yourself. In the
Also,
combat tracker.
it has been almost 2 full days. Have I been healed up by now?
Oh yeah, you have.
You mean the...
Every full rest you get one.
the dragon, right?
No, you need to drag the effect icon onto yourself.
Okay.
In the combat
that's what I need
tracker.
to know. Also, I'm probably restrained from...
You are no
I
longer
lose
restrained.
Yeah.
The rest is still restrained. You'll have to get some tools to break free.
There's the rapier.
So,
But question: are the chains chained to the walls or
no,
the
they
floor?
aren't. You're not chained to a wall. It's your arms are chained to your neck, so you can use your arms. Your speed is not restrained.
Wait, your feet are also not restrained, right?
No, it's just like it's really uncomfortable, and you can't drop your arms all the way down because then you'd be choking yourself out.
Well then, let's go look for your gear, shall we?
So yeah,
Yes.
this is your chance. The door.
Also, Villa, my token is not there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
I don't see a
I
token.
see 4 tokens, 4 players.
I don't.
It's there.
I see Naldar.
I cannot move my token.
From the bottom up, it's me, Torin, Sylvania, then you, David.
Yeah, that's the strange thing. I see the blue square from my icon, but I don't see my token.
Well, you are there.
Okay, well, that kind of makes it hard. Okay, whatever. I need.
Did you cast invisibility on your eyes or something?
No, it in the combat tracker. It doesn't show it either. That now I see it.
Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Because I didn't. I just saw it when I clicked the mage armor on it. I thought it was maybe a bug on my side.
There is a bug on your side.
Reload.
No, I need to delete you from the combat tracker. You need to tell me if you do not see yourself on the combat tracker. Because if you do not see yourself on the combat tracker, nothing will work. Do you see yourself on the combat tracker now?
No.
Where do I see the combat tracker?
Well, then you
My
need to...
token is not appearing at all, so I'm gonna reload. Exit. Return to launcher.
I don't see anything that I recognize as a combat tracker.
I literally at the
There's
start of the
the
session
swords.
we spent an hour talking about how that works.
Top right, there's like, I think 2 swords crossing or something. That was it.
Ah, right, got it.
Do you see 4 people in the combat tracker? Everyone.
Yes.
Sylvania, do you see 4 people in the combat tracker? That's a yes or no question, not something you need to think about.
Combat tracker.
Yeah, the 2 swords icon on the top right.
Take a look here. I see 4 people. Yeah.
Another. Yeah, Torin, you see 4 people?
Yeah. I see only 4 people.
Okay.
Come on, connect in.
Well, who opens the door?
That would be me. I picked up the key.
Well, then move to the door. I need to...
None of us can move because we're restrained.
No, you can move.
Not
I
working.
just need to say that your movement
Yeah.
is okay, like this.
It's so that your GM can lock down movement when combat starts.
Well, it's not combat yet, but
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes people keep moving.
yeah. That's a definite stop to that right now. Are you in?
Yeah, now it's just doing the loading thing, so game is not responding.
Yeah.
Game program. Come on.
Well, the door is open.
There we go. David Kinsley.
Well, I saw 2 small rooms on the map. I'm betting they're keeping our gear in one of those rooms. Now, where's the majority of the fighting taking place?
They have walked past your cell, right over the bridge in front of you, through that door, and they are, well, you hear fighting coming from below.
Can you share me the map again, Villa, please, Villa?
I'll think
I
about
see my
it.
token now.
Okay.
I think you can click on images and maps.
Yeah, you can find it yourself in images and maps, but that's a lot of effort. Because that's
It's
going
also
to
a
get
lot of maps.
that's going to become a large amount of maps.
I can see my token now, so I can move.
Well, where do you go?
I'm gonna
Oh.
go over down to that little passageway to the north.
Well, move your token. You can stop your movement and then continue your movement. Yeah, never do that. You put yourself in that's not a... yeah, like that. And then you can continue your movement by dragging the end further. The end of your line. Yeah, like that.
Where was another, doing the rope coiling? Because that might be a good spot.
Dragging everybody along.
In the elite barracks, which is way to the left.
I think we should go to the left first, Solania.
Well, there's
Check
not
this
much
out.
to the right, so...
Check
Like
this
Alright
out
then.
first.
There is a limited window of opportunity, so I will unlock your tokens for a second. Make sure that you don't accidentally scroll over your tokens.
What happens if we scroll over them?
You start rotating them,
Ooh,
so don't.
fun.
To the north, there's 2 doors.
Goran, aren't you moving?
Note also the lower part of the map. On the lower part of the map, you can see where you are approximately.
Maybe me and Torin should go first because we have weapons and you guys don't.
Does Torin have weapons? Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's fists. Slash feet.
Yeah, but technically everybody has those weapons.
Torin, you are
Yeah, but
in
you always deal
between.
more.
You are in between squares. Never set yourself in between squares.
Thing is though, Torin, you have stronger fists than the rest.
Yeah, yes, no, I'm just as strong. Only I know how to fight with them better.
In terms of damage then, you deal d4 plus your strength instead of a d1. But I'll probably just...
The small
That's
door
yeah.
to the north, David.
Mhm.
That is It's a small alcove which is used as a watch post.
Alright.
Basically, that's where Drow would be able to stand. That you saw them standing there, watching around, frequently. But there's no
And then
one
I'm
there
going
now,
to-
and there's nothing there as well.
I'm going to the right
To the right,
to open the door, and Dornan's doing it.
you see a Yes, I told you not to scroll over your own. If you do it again, I'm going to have to relock the tokens. And I don't want to have to do that. The interior of this cave is littered with nest-like mounds of debris and the scattered bones of the Quaggoth's past meals.
Ah, Quaggoths.
They're all down fighting the demons.
Anyone in here?
Are you stupid? You don't call that out.
They're in the middle of a war.
Oh.
And
Oh.
from below you hear a loud yelling. Ah! What happened to the ooze? It's attacking!
No,
Then you hear a woman's voice, Elvara. I don't care, kill it!
Let's continue on.
Yeah, so I enter the Quaggot's nest, or whatever the creatures are called.
Yeah, I just told you about it.
Oh, so nothing's there, alright then. We continue to the left.
Okay, please do.
Okay, that looked funny.
Well, that's the guard tower that the guards were watching you from. You are now walking over very thin bridges made out of spider webs. Like they're safe enough, but they sure are shaky.
Can't do one person at a time. We're tied to chains. Oh, I attempt to open the door.
It's open. The room contains a Zergwood table and 3 chairs. A smaller side table.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
A smaller side table and spider silk webbing. Set with hooks for hanging equipment.
I'll take a quick look
It
around.
looks
see
like
the equipment.
like on the table you see that that the guards were just playing some games. Like there's card games on the table before they were called away for the emergency. There's an upper
I take a
chamber
quick
here.
look around. Okay. Can I do a quick look around for some arrows, maybe weapon that they left behind?
Well, in this room there isn't.
Okay, then I'll go one up. Slowly,
room-
quietly one.
The room up is very useful though. It is the armory.
Do they have them all?
Do they have spares?
Let's look at the party sheet now.
That was this sheet.
Inventory. Oh, that's stuff.
Okay, who takes what?
I grabbed the short sword.
I grabbed the chainsaw.
Wait,
No
one at a
arrows, damn
time.
it.
Okay, Sylvania takes a short sword. Keep going. Chain shirt is for Torin.
No, it's for me. I was wearing a chain shirt.
Okay, Nadar.
I don't see my maul in here somewhere.
This is the guard's items, not yours.
Yeah, this is not yours. Who takes what?
Take the
Um,
studded leather since I'm in front.
yeah, I take the start ladder.
Who does?
I'll take the studded leather.
Start.
Who does?
I take the hammer.
Sylvania.
Okay, you're lagging, Cypher. Get out for a second.
Gee, thanks a lot, dude.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Asshole.
No problem. So Sylvania takes it. Okay. Caltrops, who takes them? You can click them to see what they do.
Ah, come on, fucking fly.
Yeah, you're not going to catch a fly with your bare hands.
Does the dwarf lady want the crossbow? Is that relevant at all?
No. It's not relevant right now. If you happen to find your stuff back,
Torin, what are you grabbing? What do you need to fight with?
I'm basically asking you one by
guys?
one now. Who takes the caltrops?
I'm not.
What are caltrops?
Kraaienpoten.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I fight with them with mom? I take the caltrops.
They're items that you drop on the ground.
Yeah, I don't see anything else which would be useful for me, so at least then I can do something.
Who takes the crossbow and bolts?
I could use them.
Yeah, but I can use them more because I apparently don't have arrows.
David? Well, of course you don't. Seems obvious to me that you don't have them. Dagger? Dagger?
Nobody.
Hammer?
Okay, I'll take the dagger.
I think the dagger would do just as much as my bare hands.
Don't do that. I'm about to...
Huh?
I don't know. Don't do that, what you just did.
I don't know. What did
David
you
just
do?
did. Don't drag anything over. I'm going to click on the give button soon.
Ah!
Because
oh,
now
maybe
you
then.
duplicated it. There's actually
Okay.
multiple of them, so...
I want to move the item. Sorry.
That's why I was assigning names. Dagger goes to who?
I take the dagger, since nobody else is taking it.
Hammer? That's a normal hammer, not a weapon hammer.
Yeah, I want the hammer and the iron spikes to be used to free us.
Okay, you can take them. Who takes a
That's what I'm
silk rope? Silk rope? Silk rope?
I take the silk rope.
Okay, you can have it.
Shield?
Nope, I don't take it.
The what?
Shield.
Shield.
For the shield?
Well, since I don't have a weapon yet,
Yeah, shield would hurt me more than I would gain from it.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take the shield.
I'm going... Who takes it?
Sylvania, do you have a weapon yet?
I thought you were unarmed.
No, Torin is unarmed. He's a monk. I'm a paladin. I need to have a weapon.
Oh, okay, never mind then. You can have
Okay.
the shield, I guess.
There. It has been assigned.
No, did the action get added? Yes, it did. Okay, 20 bolt. Yeah, we don't track bolts.
Your AC is not automatically updated. You need to do that manually.
Which is the studded leather.
That gives you a +1 armor bonus for you. Let me just... Studded leather is +1, and it's going to give you a minus... it's going to give you a stealth disadvantage, studded leather. So your AC is 14.
Yep.
Nadar, your AC is going to become 16, period. No attacks. And stealth disadvantage. There you go.
AC
It has
12
been added.
plus dex
But that's
modifier?
excluding the shield, right?
Never mind.
Ah yeah, the shield,
Isn't the shield +2? So 18?
yeah. But, yeah.
Okay. So who would benefit most from, say, a heroism or protection from good and evil, or... I got spells.
Whoever has the most attacks is going to benefit more from heroism.
Well, that won't be me, I just have a shield, so
That's
Torin.
Torin, yeah.
Well, it's a good chance for me to try this one out, so how does this work?
What do you want to do?
Give Torin heroism.
Drag the effect onto him in the combat tracker.
Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, by the plus, right?
What?
No. You need to check if your display is on actions, then you can see a little button next to the spell. That you have to drag that button to him.
Yeah, I got a button with a red cross on it, and I just dragged it to him. He's got a temporary +2 now in something.
Yeah, he gets 2 temporary hit points each turn, I think. I mean, read your spell. And check your your spell slot. You need to click on the little button next to first.
Huh?
On your sheet, above your ratios, it says spell slot first, and then there's 3 circles. Click one. There you go.
Okay, done.
So, if you click on the dragon next to heroism, you can. It's going to last up to 1 minute, and you need to concentrate on it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, keep going.
It says here, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of... Oh no, wait, that's the wrong spell, sorry. Heroism. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from this spell.
Okay. So he's slowly building up temporary hit points. Anyway, keep going.
Well, then we climb back down and continue.
There's only one other door here.
Oh, this way, right?
Yeah. Wait, didn't we just get the means to get out of the chains?
Oh yeah, the hammer and the spikes. I begin hammering spikes into one of the chinks in the chain.
Okay,
and then hammering more into them until it breaks.
Okay, give me a strength check with advantage. For each person.
Isn't that like with tools?
Only
bonus?
only Nadar can do it because he's the one who's doing it. Okay, yours are free. Your hands are free now for Torin. You need to do the checks, Nadar.
Okay, so I need to make a check for everybody, right?
Yeah. Torin isn't yet free. Now for Sylvania.
Oh, whoops. I'm not gonna take advantage on that because it's good.
Okay. Second try on Torin. Again, advantage. Okay, you managed to break him free. Everyone is now free. I told you, don't scroll over your character.
Also, know that you're not in grid, or I'm not in grid.
Yes,
if you
please.
do scroll over your character, you can scroll it back, I noticed.
Oh, of course you can.
That quickly.
Okay. You find yourself on the other side of the bridge next to the waterfall. It vents through a small crack in the ceiling near the eastern wall between the stalactites of one of the towers and the guard tower, creating a small waterfall that pours down to the cavern floor.
Bit higher, Nadar. One higher.
Now you're all... Look, you can see the grid.
Yeah,
Literally
I'm on the grid.
Everyone is unaligned. Keep yourself aligned to the grid, please, guys.
Okay, Nadar's now off the cliff.
Well, there's
Splat!
a small spot.
No, there's just a small spot that I can just cling on to.
Uh-huh.
I open the door
Get on the floor.
and do the dinosaur.
Exactly.
You find yourself on a steep rope bridge leading from the walkway ledge to the uppermost level of the largest hanging tower. The floor of the circular chamber you enter is covered by dark silken mats with a pale web strand pattern woven through them in silvery threads. In the middle of the chamber, at the center of the web, stands a broad pedestal carved from Zergwood, with a 10-foot high sculpted spider at its head. The carving is so lifelike that everyone must give me a wisdom perception check.
I'm gonna ask Sereth what that is as well after I do that.
And I actually said too much. Wisdom perception. I'm waiting for one person. Toren, wisdom perception. Yeah, that's really not easy to read. Green with white text. Can you change to black
Yeah,
text? Please?
it keeps resetting to white text for some reason.
Huh. Then take a color on which white text works. Sylvania, there's a giant spider inside. Everyone else, it's just a.
I didn't win.
No, Sylvania, there's a giant spider inside. Everyone else, there's a statue of a giant spider inside.
I'll say to Sylvania, move aside, I'll kill it for you.
What? You didn't hear it, did you?
I said, move aside, I'll kill it for you.
But I thought you saw that there was a statue.
Yeah, I know it's a statue, but you behave like you just saw an actual spider.
Did I?
Yes, because it looked like an actual spider to you. It's a very lifelike statue.
It's not a statue, everyone.
I lob his head off with my shield.
Oh, do you?
Well, you said it's made of wood. Something's gotta give. And I'm betting it's the statue.
Well, the statue is not made of wood, of course.
Well, in that case, I'll just use the hammer and show that's a statue by whacking some of the chisel off.
Yeah, this, you're told by Sereth that this is a shrine to Loaf,
Oh, I want to go in. I want to destroy it.
the spider goddess.
Yeah, it's going down.
You worship Lolth?
The back half of this, all of the Drow do. Almost all of the Drow do. Those who don't, well, they meet gruesome ends. The back half of the chamber behind the altar is piled with a semicircle of pillows and cushions.
Okay, they can burn.
Okay.
At some point, I want to push Sereth off the cliff.
No, you're not.
That's if there's ever an opportunity.
You know, if you're gonna do that, the paladin in your party is gonna wait his opportunity to get harm out of your way. You know that, right?
And the paladin seems to be a very controversial idea that I'm not really certain what the paladin wants.
Yeah, because start of the session you wanted to kill the bastard.
Yeah, you wanted to kill him, and then you wanted all of us to commit suicide.
Another.
And then you didn't want us to commit suicide.
As you go in to try and set fire to the room, you are attacked by a very, very large spider.
I have a shield.
That gives you a +1 AC, that's all it does.
And it goes first. Well, it is going to come a bit closer to you, Nadar. And it is going to attempt to bite you. Which it succeeds at. And you take 7 damage, which is automatically done. And as its venom courses through you, a save needs to be made. which you make. And you take again 5 damage.
Where do we see the initiative order? Is that somewhere? back
Combat
there?
tracker.
Combat tracker. Sylvania.
Okay. Combat tracker.
You know, this the crossed swords.
I clicked on that. Yeah, okay. Am I in range to melee attack it? I believe so. Oh,
Now you need to control click on the spider to select it. Okay, now you can see that you have targets, giant spider. See that?
target giant spider.
In the initiative, in the combat tracker.
Oh, oh god, the timer. Yes, I see it.
Okay. And now you can just double click your attack roll and it will automatically do it.
Okay. Get to that real quick.
So you
Actions.
yeah.
Alright. So
Don't worry about the timer at the moment, Angel. Or Sylvania.
I would like to use fainting attack.
Okay, so do the attack roll and then you click fainting attack and then you click the damage.
Fainting attack is
No, first you do the attack roll.
No, fainting gives him advantage on the attack roll.
advantage, yeah.
And then you drag the effect of fainting attack onto yourself. I think.
I think I just onto myself.
Yeah, you click the effect, the first effect, just click it and it'll attack, do it on yourself. There. Wait,
Roll.
if that attack hits, which it doesn't,
Nothing happens.
nothing happens. Nada.
Well, I want to do a breath weapon, but I don't see it on my sheet.
Yes, you do.
In your
Hey.
actions.
Yeah, I'm looking at actions, but I don't see it. It's not there.
Is your display set to the actions?
Yep.
Well, I can't check his sheet, so I don't know.
Mode is set to combat.
No, I have it at standard, and that it shows me all the buttons I can click to deal
I'm in the
attacking.
actions tab.
Why is it not shown? Because you accidentally clicked it and used it, and then it disappears.
Oh.
Because that's how it works.
Well,
Right.
I want a breath weapon, the big thing.
Okay. You control click it to select it, and then you click the cast button. Okay. And it will automatically make a counter save. It failed to save. And then you
And
click
then?
on the blood icon to automatically do the damage. You do deal 4 damage to the spider, at least it seems. Toren!
I don't see how I can attack it from here.
Well, this map is... The scale is not quite correct, so let's just say that you can actually make it there.
In that case, I attack it. Was control click right on the spider?
Yeah.
Now you're targeting it.
You also need to get closer because that's a bit too far. Yeah, like that. And dead. Okay, now you can, do your thing.
On the character sheet, right?
Okay, I'm going to say that
Actions tab.
that 3 rounds have passed since you started and you miss. You can still do a second one, which does hit. So now you can do the damage, and it is heavily damaged. David.
Alright. I'm going to load my crossbow and shoot it. Let's see, did I target it? Yes, I did. Okay.
Yeah, watch out with clicking that because that uses it.
I never clicked it before. So I had to click it.
That's a hit. What's that sound? sound?
It's water.
Boiling.
Huh?
Julian, what's that sound?
Oh, I just turned on my fumigator.
What?
Yeah, it's a real handy thing. I click it on and it automatically boils water for me, so once my room is fumigated, I can drink some tea.
Oh god. Yeah, we need to turn it down a bit.
What kind of tea?
Oh, it's these wild berries tea. It's delish.
Yeah, but you're now making more noise than Phil is when he's doing the football.
Yeah, that's why Alt is such a practical button.
And it kills... You kill the spider.
Well, since I used my breath weapon and it's fire, is everything inside pretty much burning now?
I
Yep.
hope we don't need to go down there.
You see that there's a... come on. You see that there is a trapdoor that leads down, and the room is slightly burning. I'm going to clear initiative as combat is over.
Is there anything to scavenge from it as quickly as I can, or?
There's a trapdoor that goes down.
I'm going through the trapdoor.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Inside of the.
Yeah, let's take a look inside.
The altar
Yes.
is flanked by a pair of heavy silver candlesticks. They hold thick black candles. And the 8 eyes of the spider statues are 8 pieces of polished jet.
Okay, so I'll bundle that up in a tablecloth. Like tie it to my belt.
Okay.
Sure, I found a belt around here.
Are you taking the eyes
Yes.
of a statue to a god?
To a
this
stupid
may-
god.
That may not be the smartest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I take some spider meat.
That is a smart thing to do. Let's have lunch.
Not the time.
Alright, so how many gems is that?
Here you go.
I'm not taking any of those. Sylvania can have them.
Polished jet. That's like an HP potion. Okay.
Oh shit, that was not... That was actually wrong. Because you can't really sell that yet. Okay, so Sylvania, you take them once, because nobody else is taking them.
I'm taking the heavy silver candlesticks.
But you weren't taking them.
I'm not taking the eyes. The candlesticks seem safe.
Okay, you have taken them. And there is a there is a rope ladder that leads down from the shrine into another chamber.
I open it and take a look.
This looks like private quarters of someone. The walls are hung with black mesh resembling a spider's web, extending from a central spot on the ceiling out to the walls, then draped down like curtains. Thick, woven mats cover the floor, while a low platform is covered with cushions and pillows to make a broad divan-like bed. One side of the chamber contains a small table and 2 chairs, while the other holds a small shrine to Love, draped in white silk. A heavy chest of black stained zerkwood sits at the foot of the bed.
I check inside the chest.
It's locked.
I take a spike and hammer and smack it.
Smack the lock.
At the lock, like so to force it open.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
In the meantime, how do I use lay on hands exactly?
You drag the healing icon onto yourself for every
Wow.
point. Well,
Smack! It's open.
you take 1 piercing damage as a pin comes out.
I was trapped, of course.
No,
The trap is a little
not
pin
that.
in it.
you're not following instructions. I told you to drag the plus icon onto you.
Yeah, which I did.
I don't see it happening.
Well, it already healed 1, but it needs to heal more.
Yeah, you need to keep using it. That's basically just reduce the damage that you took by how many and then click the check boxes that many times. So you needed to heal what, 11?
12 in total.
Okay, so just I'll reset your. Well, you can reset your own HP in the main tab, and then you need to click 12 check boxes. So that's 1 full row plus 2.
Okay, lay on hands is a bit annoying as a on fantasy grounds.
But because he's doing it the annoying way around, instead of just going to main and control scrolling his HP back to max. 1 more, there you go. Well, you do manage to that. So as you try to hammer a spike in, a pin comes out and sticks in your hand, but you manage to just miss the poison part. Inside, there are a variety of silken garments and personal items. There's a silver chain headdress set with small onyx stones, and a drawstring bag containing a few potions of healing. There's a small leather purse with a bit of money, and your gear is in here.
Oh,
Arrows! Sweet, sweet arrows!
So basically we can now add our gear to the inventory.
Yep.
can I say that my gear included a greatsword or not?
Wait.
That's kind of my thing now.
So there are a few possessions around. There's a small shrine of Loath. It's worth a bit of money if you could find a buyer for it. Or if you would be willing to sell it, which I don't think a Mr. Paladin is. And there is a small silver framed mirror. So I'm going to add it onto the loot pile.
Villa?
Wait. And then the chest. Okay, first I'm going to distribute the money. There you go.
A spell component pouch. I'm taking that.
Okay, a small bag. Who takes it?
I take it.
Fine clothes. Who wants to be properly clothed?
I want to be properly clothed since I will not be wearing armor.
Traveler's
I'll
clothes.
take I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll take the vestments.
Oh right. Actually, you need to drag. Are you really going to wear vestments of a priestess of Loath?
Wait a minute, our gear is in it. He doesn't need that. He has the vestments of Bahamut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still taking the vestments because I want to find my good time and sacrifice them to Bahamut. I think he'll appreciate it.
So you are David, you're taking one set of traveler's clothes?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Who else is taking a set?
I have my original clothes, so I don't see a point.
Okay. Well,
I already took the fancy clothes, right?
You did.
give me a second.
Yeah, I don't mind getting a set of traveler's clothes too, but it's a bit greedy to have both, right? So
Vestments. are for Nadar. Guess he wanted those. Okay, I'm going to identify the potions of healing for you, because you've seen those before. Who wants one? Who wants the other? There's two.
I would like one.
Okay.
Take the other.
And like that, it has been decided.
Is it in my inventory now? That's cool.
The spell component pouch, you wanted, David?
Yeah, because I'm a spellcaster.
Okay. I'll do the first part. And the rest, fine clothes, traveler's clothes, silver framed mirror, silver headdress, small moonstone, that's for sale, right?
Yeah, we'll just sell the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I not wear headdresses.
I'm going to leave
Stop.
those on the loot pile because you cannot yet sell them. They're not in anyone's possession.
Okay.
And as you find the quarters of what seem to be the high priest here, this is Ilvara's quarters. I'm going to call the session because we've gone a bit over time, and you now have a bit of work to do re-adding all your inventory stuff. I'll leave Fantasy Grounds running so you can do that.
So how would that work exactly?
You just do it.
Bill, do I get to add a great sword since I've changed my back
Yeah, you do.
abilities a bit?
That's fine.
Cool.
I'm also going to give you XP, which is automatic because yay! So I go to XP, which that's a tab you cannot actually see.
That's weird, it's not allowing me to add my longbow.
Why not?
I don't know. I might be doing something wrong, but I can't add it to my actions tab.
It should automatically do it.
It isn't.
Anyway, I'm going to stop the recording, the stream now.